Alright, let's dive into what's shaping up to be an absolutely electric Sunday at Sobeys Stadium. If you're a tennis fan, this is the kind of day you live for. Quarterfinal spots on the line, some of the biggest names in the game stepping onto the court, and a few matchups that honestly feel like they're straight out of a tennis fan's dream. But here's the thing, it's not just about the names, it's about the stories, the momentum, and the sheer unpredictability of it all. So, let's break it down. First off, the day session, and I've gotta say, personally, I think this is where the real fireworks are going to be. You've got Coco Gauff, who's been on fire this decade, up against Alina Korneeva, a qualifier who's been making waves. What makes this really interesting is the contrast in their journeys. Gauff, she's the established star, the household name, but Korneeva? She's the underdog with nothing to lose. And in my opinion, that's a dangerous combination. If Korneeva can keep her nerves in check, this could be a massive upset. But here's the broader perspective. Gauff's dominance this decade isn't just about her talent, it's about her consistency. She's been a force, and this match is a test of whether she can keep that momentum going. Then you've got Elena Rybakina, another powerhouse of the 2020s, facing Liudmila Samsonova. What many people don't realize is that Samsonova has been quietly climbing the ranks, and her aggressive style could really challenge Rybakina's precision. From my perspective, this match is a clash of styles, power versus finesse. And if you take a step back and think about it, it's also a battle of two players who've had to prove themselves in different ways. Rybakina's got the Grand Slam title, but Samsonova's been knocking on the door. This one's going to be a tactical battle, and I'm here for it. Now, let's talk about the night session, because it's got its own kind of magic. Leylah Fernandez and Naomi Osaka, two lefties, both with a history of shining under the lights. What this really suggests is that we're in for some serious drama. Fernandez, she's got that fighting spirit, that never-say-die attitude, and Osaka? Well, when she's on, she's unstoppable. But here's the thing, Osaka's been on a bit of a roller coaster lately, and Fernandez has been steadily building her game. Personally, I think this match could go either way, and that's what makes it so compelling. It's not just about who wins, it's about the story they tell along the way. And then there's Alexandra Eala against Belinda Bencic. Eala's a rising star, and Bencic's a seasoned pro. One thing that immediately stands out is the experience gap, but what's fascinating is how Eala's been handling the pressure. She's got the skills, no doubt, but can she keep her cool against someone like Bencic? In my opinion, this is a match where the mental game is going to be just as important as the physical. And if Eala can pull off the upset, it's going to send a message to the rest of the tour. Now, let's not forget the doubles action, because it's been just as thrilling. Mihalikova and Nichols' win earlier was a masterclass in teamwork. What makes this really interesting is how they bounced back after failing to serve out the match. It's easy to crumble in that situation, but they regrouped and sealed the deal. This raises a deeper question: how much does mental resilience matter in doubles? A lot, it turns out. And it's a reminder that tennis isn't just about individual talent, it's about how well you work with your partner. So, if you take a step back and think about it, this Sunday is more than just a series of matches. It's a showcase of the diversity of talent on the WTA Tour, from established stars to rising underdogs, from tactical battles to mental grit. Personally, I think this is what makes tennis so captivating. It's not just about who wins or loses, it's about the stories, the moments, and the lessons along the way. And as we head into these quarterfinals, one thing's for sure, Sobeys Stadium is going to be the place to be. But here's my closing thought: who's going to step up and write the next chapter of their story? That's the question I can't wait to see answered.